This time on The Drive, the guys make a mid-season stand adjustment to put them right where they need to be to let some arrows fly at the Bucks. Cory goes after one of the boys he's been wanting since the season started, and once he gets his opportunity, you won't believe what happens when this buck comes close. And Tyler finally gets a deer in range and puts one down as he breaks the ice.
My first deer with the bow.
The Drive is brought to you by Covert Scouting Cameras, Luminoc, Motion Camera Arms, Beach Ridge Outfitters, Quaker Boy Game Calls, and Swarhout Skullworks.
Before the second week of bow season started, we saw we needed to make a change based on where the deer were coming out the first week. So we come in here today and moved the stand that I had that we did not see one deer come out by, we did not see one deer cross within range of the stand. So we took that stand down and put another set about 50 yards from the set we've been hunting in. But if the deer continue to do what they were doing last week, this will put us right in range of where they're coming out. So that'll should put us right on the money, we hope.
I think this is going to be a really good spot. The last couple of nights we've been in here, all the deer have been coming out pretty much right here. Dad had one Thursday about 57 yards, and I think this is going to put us right where we need to be.
Last Thursday night was our last night hunting in here, and it was raining, and when we left, these beans were full of leaves. They were full of beans. From Thursday night until today was basically 3 days time. There's hardly a leaf to be found on these beans. They look like something come in here with a lawnmower and mowed it all off. So we'll see what happens next week.
We're in the new setup, everything's going good, and Dad's ready to kill.
The doe and small bucks came out first, but it didn't take long for the bigger racks to step out into the field.
Normally I wouldn't think about shooting this buck, but I have a cameraman, so if this guy presents a shot, I think I might just take it. We're watching this 8, and out of nowhere comes one of the 2 bucks that I really want.
With 2 8s in the field, Cory has a decision to make. Now that this buck is convinced all is normal, all he has to do is just come a little closer.
Not real sure what these bucks were up to. They weren't chasing does really, and they weren't spooked by us, but this is just the way our luck goes.
About an hour later, the deer were back with a wide 6-point thinking about coming in the range, but we were losing camera light fast.
This buck comes as close as 38 yards, but of all things to be right in the line of fire, a single branch saves this buck's life.
This is the start of the third week of the Pennsylvania archery season. We're out here tonight. It's a beautiful night. We got a south-southwest wind, which is pretty much perfect for hunting this spot. Taking our scent away from the edge of the beans, what's left of the beans. We haven't been in here since last Thursday, and they've got them devoured. But it's the only thing around to eat, so we expect that they will show up.
The same 8 decides to come out first, but unfortunately, he heads the wrong way.
Finally, with just enough light left, one of the big 8s come out just like we were hoping for, and I'm like, game on.
We're losing light fast yet again, and this buck's taking his good old time. Of all things, my rangefinder dies. Last I knew, he was just outside my comfort range at 44 yards. Well, come to find out a few days later, he was actually at 34 yards at last light.
One in range, and the rangefinder dies. It's just the way our luck goes. But now it's my turn to break the ice on a doe.
Might take a doe here soon. Glass down there real quick and see if this buck's around.
It was getting late, and with no bucks out, Tyler wanted to double check they weren't around before he takes this doe.
What's here to the corner coming out of the woods right now in the corner? There's 2 right there. Do you have her? Do you have her framed up really good? Don't zoom in too far. If she takes 2 more steps, she's dead.
Last year, Tyler passed up a small doe, and with no bucks in sight, he isn't letting that happen again this year.
Go down. Go down.
You're the bug.
Oh, Grim Reaper just tore her up. I'm still shaking. Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Here she is. Awesome. Awesome. She's big though too. She's not too bad. Not small by any means. Love it. We knew that we knew there was a lot of deer here over the past couple years just because of being out here, but we knew that we were going to be able to get something, and couldn't be more thrilled with the turnout of this deer in the season so far. So we got several more weeks to go. Dad's got to fill at least a tag yet, so we're going to keep plugging along.
Next time on The Drive, Tyler and Cory make another stand adjustment to make one last attempt at putting down a buck in archery season. While Tyler is filming his hunts in Pennsylvania, Cory goes west without the cameras to Ohio and Kansas, tagging 2 bucks, and comes back only to smoke another. And the first season comes to a close in this final episode as the family tradition comes back to where it started, as Cory's dad Calvin puts down a doe. The Drive, a Rack Devil Media production.